Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and today, which is the 24th of August 2022, we are very excited to have received this sold, admittedly, but still very exciting, Wildax Aurora XL. So this one came off of the truck from Yorkshire. In fact, there goes the truck now, literally about 5 minutes ago. So it's still got Halifax air inside of it, and it is as freshly delivered a van as you can get. In fairness, there goes Mr. Smalley now on his big transporter truck. That's how we have our Wildaxes delivered, all the way from Yorkshire down to us. So you get them with no miles on the clock. This one's got 4 miles on it, and it's just come off the transporter. So she is a 2022, 2023, call it what you will, Wildax Aurora XL, which is a very rare van. And I don't actually know why these are very rare vans, because these have got something a little bit different about them. So Wildax are part of the Rapido Group, Yorkshire company, family run, very nice people, high quality van conversions, European sort of specs, and well, in fact British specs, a high spec, some European capabilities, proper year-round, off-hookup, off-grid capable vans, good array of optional extras and some very novel layouts. So this one is the Aurora XL. You can have this as an Aurora Leisure with an end lounge and a front dinette, or you can have it as an Aurora, which is an end fold-away bed with huge storage and a front dinette. The plus point of the Aurora is huge storage, fixed bed, folds all the way, massive storage as we'll see at the back, but also with the British trait of a really good kitchen. So you will struggle to find a fixed bed van conversion with a really good sort of capable kitchen with an oven and stuff. So this is got a couple of things that nothing else quite does. It scratches some itches, this one, which I don't think I fully appreciated until I saw one. So I never ordered demos, and most dealers don't order demos Auroras, they go for the Leisures because that's kind of the biggest seller. But when people see these and know about them, they realise that nothing else can quite do what one of these is. So this is the XL version based on the Fiat Ducato X8 chassis. All Wildaxes from now on are based on Fiat. Citroen are no longer supplying chassis to them. So outside of the Ford range, obviously, all of the other ones are based on the new Fiat Ducato X8, which gains a new interior dash layout, much more modern. This new meaty Fiat grille, these new Pentastar style two-tone alloys, and this is in Expedition Grey, which is, I think, is my favourite colour in them. It's really smart, light, flat grey. Looks fantastic, in fairness to it. So 6.34 metres long. You can have it as a 6-metre van if you prefer. We'll discuss the differences inside. We've got full colour coding as standard. We've got alloy wheels as standard. We've got an electric step. This one's got the optional wind-out Thule awning in black, which looks really good. Walking around the outside, practical plastic rubbing strips, fridge vents for your big fridge freezer, 3-way on this one. You can have a 12-volt one if you option it with the gas-free volt pack option, which is worth considering for some. So a 6.34 metre van, the XL, the wheels are in the same place as a 6-metre van. 6-metre van stops there. That's what you get extra with the XL, basically. They call it the extra long wheelbase, but the wheelbase is the same as the 6-metre long wheelbase van. Coming around to the back, you can have a tow bar on here. These customers are going to have a tow bar and put a bike rack on there, or you can have a door mounted bike rack. We've got flush fit double glazed windows as standard, which look very smart. Now here is, oh no, I've left the keys inside. Right, let's have a walk around and unlock the back door. This is not very professional, is it, on the video front? Now I can't find the keys because the keys are on the passenger seat. Just bear with me, because we do want to open up the back door, I think, because that is one of the big selling points of the Aurora XL. So let's carry on there. Using your brand new very funky Fiat keys, you hit the unlock the back door button and the back doors unlock. I just unlocked the front doors. And here is one of your big unique selling points of an Aurora XL. Huge, massive storage. So the bed can be left down as a fixed bed. It's a really big bed as well, or it can very easily be folded up and strapped up to there. Now you'll tell me that many other companies do this. Yes, Adria have been doing it with their Van Twin for many years. But what makes this different is that every other van I can think of on the market that does this area here and this area here are full of water tanks, and on this side they're full of gas lockers and boilers and stuff. Wildax don't put any of that there. The water tanks are underslung underneath the van, heated and insulated as standard, and the gas locker is a gas tank. So that frees up all this extra space. You've got biggest storage of any transverse bedded van that I can think of anyway, with a low bed anyway. Really smart. These have gone for the grey wood, We've got the new strip lighting, ambient lighting. Up high we've got a factory fitted reversing camera in there. Your front table can be removed with storage there. That's something which the European brands don't do either, removable front tables, but this one can have. We've got concertina blinds and fly screens on all the windows. 2 high level cabinets back there, and then all this room. So underneath the bed on that side is your battery charger, your trip switches, fuses, and these have gone for the optional factory fitted solar panel which charges both engine and leisure batteries. So that's there, it's 120 watts, it's really good. And your battery chargers down there, all nicely done. But yeah, massive storage, big comfortable bed, very good news. Clever little storage pockets, making best use of the space as well. So standard reversing sensors, standard reversing camera up high as well. These things are cost options on most vans. Coming around the side, we've got mains hookups. You've got as standard, you've got mains hookup 100 amp hour leisure battery. You can then option it up as most people do with a 120 watt roof mounted solar panel that's up there somewhere. You can, if you wish, have 2 leisure batteries. You can have a lithium ion from the factory upgrade as well, or you can go fully gas free using the Volt Pack, which then changes the van, adds double solar, double lithium batteries, inverters, all sorts of technical stuff. But unless you are a very hardcore off hookup camper or working from the van off hookup, you're not really going to need that. So we've got 16-inch alloys as standard. That's your Dometic toilet locker there for your toilet cassette. Drain points very easy to get to for your fresh and waste water tank. Flue for your Truma gas or mains electric heating system. There is also an option there, either as part of the Volt Pack or as a standalone option, to upgrade this 4 kilowatt Truma gas and electric heating system, which is fine, to a 6 kilowatt diesel electric heating system, which uses the diesel from your fuel tank instead of the gas from your gas tank. So your gas is supplied instead of with a gas locker that takes up the room under the bed. It's an underslung gas tank. 25 kilos, it's really big, it'll last ages. You fill up anywhere that sells LPG gas. There's still about 500 places in the UK. You might be filling up once or twice a year. It is rare in the Highlands of Scotland, so bear that in mind. Europe is absolutely everywhere though. Freshwater fill up point there. Looking at the cab, so we've got the new X8 Fiat Cato. So we've got new door cards with lots and lots of storage in them. New switch gear for your electric windows and mirrors. We've got the gauge for your LPG gas tank. These are 140 horsepower 2.2 turbo diesels. We've also got a digital dash as well, which is really cool. That all lights up when you start the engine and stuff. Auto stop start Eco Pack as standard. Front and rear fog lights as standard. Multifunction Mercedes-Benz looking steering wheel as well on the X8. This one's the 9-speed ZF fully automatic German automatic gearbox. Really popular. If you can budget for it, go for it. If you're not bothered, save a few grand, have a manual. There's a new 7-inch infotainment system that's got the reversing camera built into it. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Autoplay. That's all new for this year. It doesn't have nav, but it uses the nav from your phone, which is even better. We've also got climate control, which is new for this year as well. All new high gloss switch gear. It's just a modernised thing. New vents, new everything. And this is allied to fully electronic power steering. Porsche, I think, did it first. Probably going to be wrong on that, but Porsche certainly did it a while ago. Now it's in vans. I don't think, certainly the Citroen and Ford and Peugeot don't get that. Not so sure about Mercedes, but it's very light, very direct power steering. I was amazed the first time I drove one of these. I didn't think the X8 was much more than sort of a facelift, but in actuality feels like a different animal on the road. We've also got concertina blinds and fly screens as standard. All that cab spec, that's the standard spec. You don't have to pay extra for any of that either, apart from the auto box. So coming in the side sliding door, we've got a fly screen door as standard, bin, leisure battery. Don't know why that's there, that doesn't live there. That should be connected underneath of that seat over there, but it obviously is. So they've put in a spare one for us. We must have put in a warranty claim for a battery from these. So leisure battery or the boilers underneath are there, maybe both. We've got a front lounge here with high level tambour door cabinets. Why doesn't everybody use them? We've got storage over the cab, which is quite deep. Big opening skylight. This is the new for 2022 standard upholstery. They call it half leather. It's not really leather, it's like a textured suede sort of material. We'll just close the door because we're right by the South Devon Expressway here, so we're really easy to get to, but it is quite noisy. When I close the door, you'll see there's a massive door. Window in the door, which is openable. Really good. But yeah, the new upholstery is stunning. Now, if you don't like this, you can go to Regal Furnishings, who supply this, and pick your own. Basically, if it's cloth, it's free. Half leather or full leather is a cost upgrade. So that's a really nice feature with Wildax. There's 2 wood finishes available. This one's probably the more popular. It's a grey wood. Comes with a speckly worktop. There is a slightly more yellowy coloured wood, which I kind of like as well. So you've got the lift up extra workspace there. You've got your table, which goes there. There's also a smaller table somewhere, which goes in a leg between the cab seats there, so you can just use it as a coffee table. Carpets all as standard all the way through. Now the kitchen, this is the other USP, apart from the massive storage at the back. The quality of this kitchen surpasses any other fixed bed van conversion that I can think of. Someone, I'm sure, will put in the comments section a van which I've not thought of from a small manufacturer, but from any decent sized production manufacturer, I think this is the best fixed bed 6.34 metre kitchen, bar none really. So we've got nice strip lights up high. We've got a nice deep sink which comes with a washing up bowl and a clip-on drainer. Bit of worktop there, flip up worktop there, really deep tin storage down there. 3 really deep cupboard doors as well. This is super. Many coach builds don't have a kitchen like this. Thetford oven and grill. So we've got oven and grill combi, 3 gas burners, no mains electric, but you've got 25 kilos of underslung gas, which costs peanuts, so why bother with the mains electric one that's useless when you're on the mains? Have 3 gas instead. Like this, 2 plug sockets up there, not just the one like normal that most manufacturers do. Got mood light and then spotlight on the lighting side of things. And then we've got a microwave as well. This is a van conversion with a fixed bed, full oven, microwave, and a huge fridge freezer. So this is 3-way, so that'll run off gas from your gas tank if you're not hooked up. Mains electric if you are hooked up. Really, really big. Actually big freezer at the top there as well. Good size. And it runs off the engine when you're driving. If you do go for the gas-free volt pack option, this turns into a 12-volt fridge freezer. Opposite that is your bathroom. All Wildax bathrooms are the same. They're functional bathrooms, not particularly exciting. They've never tried to fit a separate shower into a van, because why do it in such a small space? So you've got a Dometic toilet, like a Thetford chemical toilet, but it's got a ceramic toilet bowl, easier to keep clean, feels higher quality. You've not got a separate shower, but you've got a separate shower hose. So you've got a shower hose there, nice little sink, and a high up vanity unit, and a skylight, spotlight and strip light up at the top there. And I'm a big chap, I'm 14.5 stone now, and I could shower in here functionally enough. How often do you shower in your van conversion anyway? Probably not that often, but it'll do the job. Now, differences between this, the XL Aurora and the 6 metre one. I've got a video of a 6 metre Aurora we can send you, or it is on YouTube somewhere. Basically the differences are you don't get the microwave and the big fridge freezer with the 6 metre version. You also don't get quite so many cupboards. So you've got a double wardrobe, top wardrobe, lower wardrobe. I don't know if they've both got hanging in. There's your little front table. Bottom one's got a hanging rail, I presume. No, it doesn't have a hanging rail, so that's storage. This must be wardrobe, yeah, that's it. That's your wardrobe with your standard TV aerial booster point in it. And underneath it there, we've got another wardrobe, double wardrobe, fantastic. And even more storage over here. It's a hell of a van, mate. It's a beast of a thing. So, more wardrobes. You don't have to use all of these for wardrobes, obviously you will find things to put in them. And finally, in case you have more clothes, another wardrobe. And a plug socket, which is a really, really, really good idea. Along with these little things, which are also really, really good ideas. So you've got reading lights at either end there, and then back to this really, really big storage. So yeah, that's about it really. And this is the first time I've actually been in an Aurora XL. I've only been in the 6 metre one. I think this is a cracking van. I was being critical. If there is a critique, is it a little bit narrow there? Well, it's got to be because of the fridge and the curviness of a van conversion, but it's a thoroughfare. I'm quite broad shouldered, I can walk through it, so that's absolutely fine. It's a fantastic looking van. Now this is obviously sold. I've got a demonstrator, because you can have it as an Aurora, but if you have it as a leisure, instead of this fold away bed, you've got a twin sofa lounge back here. So if anybody wants to look at something like this, I've got this in a 6 metre with a twin sofa lounge, but the rest of it's sort of the same towards the front. So come down and see us here at Highbridge, Devon, and we can show you that. If you want to order one, plug sockets there as well, which is good. If you want to order one of these, availability as of August. Basically, you just got to join the queue because there's a massive delay with base vehicles coming through from Fiat and every other manufacturer. So if you do want to order one of these, the sooner you get your name down the better. Do it before the NEC show, get further up the queue basically. So we are one of Wildax's biggest dealers. We are there at Highbridge Plantation, Team Grace, Newton Abbot, Devon, just south of Exeter on the A38 South Devon Expressway. That's the phone number, 01626 832 792. If you can't get through to that one, you can ring the mobile number or try either one. Check us out on the Highbridge Caravans website. And this particular Wildax is the rather wonderful Wildax Aurora XL. Thank you very much. Goodbye.